Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second segment of the Media and Athletes. I'm your host, Giuliano. This is Real Talk Radio. I'm joined here once again by the lovely Nina Simone and Casanova. And we're going to finish talking about what we was talking about in the previous segment, but we're going to get into some other aspects of sports and everything like that too. Also, make sure you stay tuned to Real Talk Radio as we're giving you the real news, unedited, unbiased, the CNN uncensored, okay, reality radio, okay. Alright, so let's get back into what we was talking about at the end of the previous segment. Now let's talk about Pac-Man Jones, and we talking about the media and sports now. What do you think about Pac-Man Jones getting cut by the Cowboys was something that there was no evidence on, and that the league knew about a year ago, and they took no action, and the case has since stopped being investigated by the jurisdiction that was actually handling that case? I mean, how important is PR?
PR is very important. I mean, that drives your organization, especially when you have something as big and mobile as the Dallas Cowboys, supposed to be America's team. Mm-hmm. But I mean, if the media can influence motherfuckers to cut people or sign people they really have no business doing.
Right.
The Pac-Man thing was kind of unfortunate. I mean, he made his own bid, but he apologized for, the bad things he did do. He admitted he had a problem and all that stuff.
He was going to counseling. Literally going to counseling.
Yeah, what kind of problem he was going to counseling for? What?
Alcohol. Yeah, alcohol problem.
But this thing in the club, that was not his first time getting in trouble, was it not?
No, but see, he already got suspended for that.
Right.
Okay.
Last year he served a season-long suspension. Mm-hmm. So I'm not even talking about that because that's something that he was already penalized for.
Based on season-long. But it was accumulation of things.
Accumulation of things, because he never got convicted.
He never got convicted of anything. He just got, alleged he did this, alleged he did that.
Now, at the end of the last segment, you gave your opinion on Michael Phelps, and it was very, very powerful. So you think that, of course, if Michael Phelps was in the situation of being Usain Bolt, if Usain Bolt, the Jamaican standout, would have got to the same situation when he was smoking weed, it would have made more sense because he was Jamaican, you feel me?
Might have been accepted.
It might have been accepted. But the whole
if he was
an American, Usain Bolt, what do you think about that with Michael Phelps? Give me your take on that, Miss Simone.
Well, like I said before, Giuliano, Michael Phelps, had he been a brown man, from the door when he won his first Olympic gold medal and he got the DUI, he would have been kicked off the Olympic team, suspended from the team, something from the jump.
Well,
but no, they wait for you, they let the shit ride. Oh, but it's Michael Phelps, he's only 19, it's okay, we're gonna forgive him. And then fast forward 4 years, so he win the most gold medals ever, so he's a god now. So he's beyond reprieve. He's beyond.
Well, not everybody.
Well, almost I'm put you like this. That's half true
because he's white.
Well, that's half true because Carmelo Anthony got into a DUI situation. He still was on the Olympic team, and this was after he smacked the boy and ran around the corner.
But this is the same Carmelo Anthony who couldn't sell his damn jersey on eBay. Nobody was buying it. Why? Because he's not America's favorite like his counterpart.
He's not a golden boy. He's not a golden boy, but people know he's a household name. Yeah. Carmelo Anthony.
He is a household name, but he could not sell his jersey on eBay for charity. Why? But let that have been LeBron James's jersey, or let that have been LeBron James who got to a deal. Oh, but he's only 20. Let him stop. The motherfucker ain't old enough to drink. Ain't nobody say that. Ain't nobody even say that though. Michael Phelps was 19. He got a DUI. What was he doing drinking? We keep making excuses for these fucking people because they have money, because they want a gold medal, because they want a championship. Are they beyond the law? I mean, that's a question all of us have to ask ourselves.
Maybe, well, Real Talk Radio is based out of Baltimore, and these are two Baltimoreans.
Baltimore. Because Michael Phelps from Baltimore, understand his affinity for marijuana. You understand it. A lot of us smoke it, okay? White and black. However, once you're in a position where people are looking at you, you're scrutinized, you have more of a responsibility to abide by the law, to do the right thing, and when you fuck up, to accept it, apologize for it, and try to move on. Not to make excuses or have people making excuses for his behavior.
Matter of fact, he took it too far. He called himself stupid too many times.
Well, he is stupid.
Well, I mean, he is stupid.
Are we gonna sit here and believe that time he got caught was the only time he smoked weed?
No.
That's the only time he got caught. Or that time he got the DUI. That's the only time he drank and drive.
It's not wrong. The problem wasn't him smoking weed for stupidity. It was where he did it and the situation he did it in.
So you're excusing him smoking weed?
No, I'm not. Because he got caught. But if he was in the island smoking weed,
nobody would have gave a fuck.
Nobody would have gave a fuck.
Because it's legal.
Because it's, you know what I mean? And we wouldn't know.
It's illegal in the islands or in Amsterdam. The only place I knew that smoking weed was legal was in Amsterdam.
We wouldn't know. Well, it's legal here in America in certain places. You only have a certain amount.
Right, medicinal marijuana. If you have a health issue and your doctor
no. Actually, if I have less than, what is it? Massachusetts, it just became legal. You got to have up to a certain amount is legal. So probably just enough for one, blunt.
Like what?
What's that baggie you got right there, Nina?
This is actually a Valentine's Day chunky. I don't know what baggie you talking about.
All right. Also, let's get more. Let's stay geared towards Michael Vick. How do you think the media's treatment of Michael Vick? Do you think Michael Vick was treated fairly, or do you think that
was the PR shit? Man.
That was PR. Now, we were just talking about Peter. We were just talking about Peter. Now, you say that Peter's throwing paint on people, which is against the law, and
that's assault.
That is assault because you would get assaulted. You throw paint on me, bitch. But that's neither here nor there. You get fucked up. But the whole point is, Peter don't give a fuck. Because let me tell you why Peter don't give a fuck. Because for one, dog fighting is a culture. Mm-hmm. You got so many underground DVDs where they actually show how these dogs are trained. You got guys that drug their dogs and file their teeth. You got guys that feed their dog protein, and they actually have workout regimens for these animals. Okay, these dogs, you got dogs out there that's worth $20,000-$30,000. They take this very seriously. So my whole point is, if Peter was really trying to crack down, okay, they would be investigating. Exactly.
Start at the root.
You gotta start the root. I don't give a fuck if Giselle Bundchen is wearing fur. I don't give a fuck because I'm not on her tax bracket. Okay, she's getting paid a lot of money. Now, do I approve of dog fight? No, I think it's cruel to animals. And also, do I approve of furs? I don't approve of the making of fur. How they take these animals, they put them in these cages, and they leave them out in the wild, or an animal get caught in a trap. He's there for days before anybody comes back, and then when they finally get the animal, they choke him, they beat him, or whatever. I don't approve of that, but at the same time, Peter don't give a fuck about the real cause. They're only around when some publicity comes about.
Because they're more worried about getting their name across than getting the point across.
And I agree with them because that's how they bring notoriety to their brand.
Not to